morning comes and night messed up again. Cause we're doing everything wrong. I don't know and I don't understand. When we fight somehow we always make up, threatened by a breakup. Is this how we're gonna fade it out? Cause we are the way we are, we'll never change. Yes, we've been here before. Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry. No one's ever backing down. Yeah, we do it, everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. I have a massive marathon cleaning video for you today. So if you are needing to tackle some things around your house, this is the video to turn on. Put me up on your screen and let's clean together.
We are always on the edge when
뻔한 얘기지만 널 보면 그냥 좋아. 매일 보고 싶어 함께 있는 순간들도. So hold me tight through the night. 변치 말자 너와 나.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you haven't noticed already yet, we are doing a deep clean of the master suite. Basically, we're going to go in, deep clean the bedroom and the bathroom. It's been a hot minute. I need to catch up, and today's the day. So I like to start off by changing the bed, changing the linens on the bed, get those all washed up and fresh and, you know, just ready. Also, while I am washing the linens, I can be doing something else. We like to do things around here as easy as possible, killing two birds with one stone, as some may say. And so that is what we're going to be doing. First and foremost though, after I get the bed linens off, I am going to go ahead and turn our mattress. Now, as you can tell, I can't actually flip the mattress, but I can rotate it, and I try to rotate or turn it about every 6 months or so. I think mattresses only last, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that. And this mattress is really pushing its limits, if you will. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just get that switched around and get everything in the washer and dryer before moving on to getting this room dusted. You guys, there's like a hot mess layer of dust on this room. It is absolutely crazy. But anyway, also, since I am folding my husband's clothes, anybody else ever forget their clothes in the dryer, in the washer, have to wash or dry it more than once? Your girl is notorious for this. I try not to leave them in the washer though, because down here in Florida, our washer and dryer are in the garage, if you can't tell. And I'll tell you what, when it is hot and humid out, which it's not currently, thank you God, it has been so beautiful out the past couple weeks, and this week is absolutely beautiful, in the low to mid 80s, and the windows are open. I am enjoying the fresh air. It is absolutely beautiful. But anyway, I am getting sidetracked here. But when it gets so hot and humid outside, the garage gets hot and humid, and then for whatever reason, I cannot leave the washer for that long. As soon as it's done, I usually set a timer on the Alexa. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to set everybody's off, including my own. But anyway, when it's hot and humid outside, the washer just stinks. So I try to set a timer so that way once the washer is done, I can go out and hurry up and flip it back over. However, sometimes your girl gets a little forgetful and by the time I get inside, I don't even remember to set the timer, and you know, the laundry sits there for a hot minute. So that was kind of like this day. I had forgot that I had washed my husband's clothes, so I was just wanting to get them folded and put away before I continue on cleaning this bedroom.
And I see misery everywhere, it's getting to me. I cry, but they don't care. Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion, and the sound is way too loud. 'Cause I'm not the city girl I thought I was. This town is bigger than the ocean, yet too small to fit the crowd. 'Cause I'm not the city girl I thought I was. No, I'm not a city girl. No. Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion, and there's nowhere I can hide. 'Cause I'm not a city girl. Keep to yourself, and I promise you'll be fine. That's what my mom said when I was moving out. If you need a hand, they will take two in return. Wish I could see her, I need a shoulder. 'Cause I don't know anybody here, it's awfully lonely. I smile, but they just stare. And I see misery everywhere, it's
In one of my previous videos, I was talking about this new, and I guess it's new to me, dusting spray. This is liquid gold. I absolutely love it. It makes my furniture shine and it cleans it up so nicely. I absolutely love it. But you guys let me know that this is not new. Although I had not seen this before in stores, it's not new. It's actually been around for years and years and years, and literal like mind blown because I had no idea. But you guys, it is amazing. So I think I grew up like using Pledge, and then in my own home, once I was old enough and on my own, I started using like Swiffer shine spray or something like that. Anyway, and then it kind of disappeared. I could only get it at Menards, and then Menards stopped selling it, and then we also moved away from Menards. So anyway, I've been on the hunt since we moved here to Florida for a new dusting spray. I don't personally love Pledge. I have used it. I feel like it leaves my furniture very oily. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth also between spraying it on the furniture and spraying the product on the rag, which I know is a no-no to spray it on the furniture. Definitely needs to be sprayed on the rag and then wiped onto the furniture, but sometimes I get a little ahead of myself, so what do you do? But anyway, I've also tried another wood product. I think it was the Method wood cleaner or something like that. Anyway, it smelled amazing, but it dried my furniture out so bad. So I've been on the hunt for a while now, trying to find a good dusting spray, and this liquid gold is literally liquid gold. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. All of our furniture here in our bedroom is at about 10 years old as well, just like our mattress. And so I don't know. It's definitely had its time. It is a little bit wore, especially since moving. It got a little bit more beat up, but I love it. I have really had a hard time going back and forth on whether to paint or sand down the furniture, but you guys, I think I have finally decided that I'm going to leave the wood dark, partially because I'm a little intimidated about changing its color. I don't really want to paint it. I thought I did for like half a second, but I think I kind of moved on from painting it because I really don't want to do that, and I'm kind of intimidated to sand it down. This furniture was very, very expensive. It is still around. That, it's a very popular brand. I see a lot of people have it. One person in particular, oh shoot, I just forgot her name. She lives in Tennessee. She is an influencer. Her husband's in the military. If you guys know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she has the exact same furniture, and it was so funny when I first started watching her. I was like, oh hey, you have my furniture. How funny is that? But anyway, come to find out, it's an incredibly popular design, and actually, the lady at Ashley was telling us, like, it is so popular. They've had it for all these years. They have no intentions of ever getting rid of it because it's just that popular. But it's a very good, solid bedroom set. Again, I love it. I don't want to get rid of it because we spent a lot of money on it. But I was trying to find ways to kind of change it up. However, oh my goodness, we're mowing today. Okay, well, just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Windows were open, like I said, and the neighbor decided it was time to mow his yard. So I had to shut the window. Hopefully you guys can't still hear the mower going. But anyway, like I was saying, I love the furniture. I had different ideas of changing it up. You guys have helped me with different ideas. But I think I have finally decided that I'm going to just leave it the color it is. It is a beautiful, I think it's was considered ebony in its time. I don't think it's technically an ebony color because it's really not black. It's just a really dark, beautiful wood tone. But anyway, I'm going to leave it dark. I have come to the conclusion that it's going to stay dark. I love it. So anyway, all that talking, we are finally done washing the sheets and getting those put back on the bed. But yeah, so anyway, I think we're gonna leave her dark because I think I'm gonna go dark and moody in the bedroom. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I've been on Pinterest looking and all the moody, the dark, the rich, like the black, the rich woods, the really beautiful dark greens have really been calling my name. So I don't know, you guys know, if you guys have been around, I have been going back and forth on this bedroom, trying to decide what I want to do. I still have similar ideas as far as like an accent wall or a ceiling, I think goes. I kind of want to stick with that, but I think I have decided on the wall, the rug. I want to make it official before I start working on that project, but I hope maybe this year, since I said it all of last year, maybe this year we'll actually tackle this bedroom makeover.
I feel like I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new, and every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on, and we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. When I'm with you, I am not myself. You bring out the best in me, the side only you can see, and I don't need any other help than you standing by my side.
Part of what kind of inspired or started this bedroom makeover idea is this stupid rug, you guys. Oh, I was so not smart about getting a white rug, and we were so not smart about putting it down before we started our kitchen reno. It ruined the rug, you guys. And so I do I try about once a month or so to shampoo this rug. It is white. It's actually a carpet remnant that we got back in Nebraska at Nebraska Furniture Mart. They sell carpet remnants, huge carpet remnants like this. This is, I think, a 9x12, or we had it cut down to 9x12, and it was less than $200 because we had to pay to get the edges binded, but less than $200 for a 9x12 rug. And this carpet, although we ruined it, it is beautiful, soft, fluffy carpet. Definitely a high-end carpet for whoever put it in their house. It is absolutely beautiful, but woo, look at that dump. Oh, such a good dump of water. Why is that so, I don't know. Why do we like these things as adults? What is the deal? The dumping of the dirty mop water, the shampooer water. Why is that so pleasing? Like, it tickles my brain in the right way. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so funny how things change as adults, like what you get excited for, you know, new appliances, new furniture, a house plant of all things. You know, it's so funny to see the changes and stuff as you grow as an adult. But anyway, this rug, we ruined it, but I like to try to shampoo it about once a month. Cat decided to puke on it the other day, so I was like, yep, it's time to get this taken care of, Tammy. So as you can see, although I did vacuum before, there is hair building up, going through and shampooing it, which is completely normal, especially if you have animals. So don't worry, that's all those little spots are, is just some hair building up there.
Yeah, we do it, everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything when we push, slam, throw, damn. We hurting, but we're just too scared. So we do it, everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything, everything. We're starting over every time, again and again, and no one's ever backing down. Yeah, we do it, everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. Yeah, we do it, everything, everything wrong. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry, no.
Alrighty, we are gonna go ahead and move on to the bathroom now. You guys, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned, okay? We're gonna push through getting the mirror cleaned, getting the sink clean. I'm gonna wipe down the vanity, you know, all the basic, normal, almost everyday stuff, you know. And then we're gonna move on to the shower. And to say I'm embarrassed is like, yeah. I don't even know. Just watch. You'll see.
But we're just too scared. So we do it, everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything, everything. Stop.
I wanna close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now, it looks so gray and cold. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me.
If you guys have been around a while, you guys know that I love using candles and diffusers. I use diffusers in spaces that I cannot, or that I don't go into, or that I'm sitting in, like on a regular, like all day type of thing. I will light a candle in the living room, in the kitchen, stuff like that. But in the bathrooms, I like to use diffusers because I'm not in there to watch them. And with cats, y'all know, if you have cats, they are bad and they will try to play it with a flame and a candle, knock it over. It's a whole ordeal. I've had it happen. Burned the poor cat's whiskers off. It was a huge ordeal. I was very young. I didn't know, because I didn't grow up around burning candles. My mom was very anti-candle. She watched her house burn as a little girl, so I completely understand. But your girl loves candles and I love scents. So anyway, in places that I cannot watch, I try to do my oil diffuser, and I will tell you what, the scents that I have been loving lately is a mixture of patchouli, frankincense, and eucalyptus. I am very gentle on the eucalyptus because I know it is not really great for the cats. They don't really go into the bathroom a whole lot anyway, unless I'm in there for whatever reason. They follow me, you know, like kids, dogs, they all do the same thing. They all follow mom to the bathroom. But anyway, mix those three. I use a couple more drops of patchouli, is that right? I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. I know you guys will help me out with that. And frankincense, and then, like I said, just a couple drops of eucalyptus, because eucalyptus is really strong on its own anyway. But diffusing those three scents together is just, it's so refreshing. I absolutely love it, and that's what I've been using. Before that, I also like to mix citrus or orange and cinnamon. It's like Christmas. It smells like the holidays. It smells so good. But anyway, I am moving on to getting this toilet cleaned up. Again, this is just kind of a regular thing. I try to clean this. I probably clean a toilet like every other day, unless I get a little bit lazy and then I don't. But I try to clean the toilet as often as possible. I hate a dirty toilet. I actually... I hate sharing a toilet. And so, although, you know, my husband and I have been together for like almost 20 years almost. I don't like sharing a toilet with him, so I clean it very often. It just bugs me. I don't know. I just don't like people using my toilet. I don't like sharing it. I'm weird. I know public bathrooms are a big no for me. So unless it's like an emergency, you guys, I know I'm weird, but it is the way it is. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this trash taken out as well, and then you'll see my embarrassing moments.
Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more.
Alrighty guys, so here it is. When we moved here, I have never had this big, beautiful shower before. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get me a little tiki bench or tiki wood bench, or, you know, the little shower benches that are so cute, aesthetically pleasing from Home Goods. And I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna sit my like shampoos on it, and it's gonna be all pretty. No. It is a big no for me, you guys. I did not realize, I don't know why I wasn't moving it, but I wasn't. Your girl was cleaning around it. I don't know. Anyway, point being, I moved it the other day and I was like, holy guacamole, what is going on behind this bench? And besides that, why is the bench like getting moldy? And it was just gross, you guys. I don't know. Okay, so like I said, I did not know that maybe they're just not meant to stay in a shower. Maybe they need to be in one of those like ginormous showers, you know, that you can fit like 20 people in. So it doesn't get touched by water. I don't know. I thought they were for the shower, but apparently they're not, because it was completely like molded over and everything. The floor on the underneath of it, behind it, was absolutely disgusting. As you guys just saw, embarrassing. I was like, yeah, this has got to go. So I think what I'm gonna do, I know they make like poly furniture. That's what our like outside furniture is for our front porch. I have a table and some rockers out there made out of that like poly plastic type material. I think I'm gonna get one of those, like just a mini table to put in here, so that way I do have somewhere to put my shampoo and stuff like that, because I don't really want it on the floor. But the little like soap dishes just aren't big enough for my shampoos, because I get the liter sizes. But yeah, that I could not believe that, you guys. Like, what is wrong? I don't know. Maybe it's just a Florida thing. Like, mold is attracted, like down here in Florida, mold, rust, lime, like all the buildup. We have extremely hard water down here. So like all those things, I don't know. They just build up really fast down here.
And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking.
So we're gonna go ahead and finish this bathroom cleaning job, clean with me up. We're gonna go ahead and just do a quick vacuum, get all those Tammy hairs picked up, because Lord knows there are hundreds of them. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull out the steam mop. I don't know, I just didn't feel like pulling out the spin mop. I didn't feel like pulling out my spin mop because, you know, mop bucket, the whole ordeal. I just felt like going easy today, and I love my Shark steam mop. It just works so great, and I absolutely love it. So I did go ahead, just pull that guy out today, and get these floors steam mopped. And yeah, so also I will be hanging up the shower curtain and the towels and stuff now that they are all clean. Also, before I let you guys go, it is, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are doing for St. Patty's Day. I forgot. St. Patty's Day is almost here. Do y'all celebrate it? I have some Irish blood in me. I'm far more German than Irish, far more English than Irish. But you know, we love having corned beef. I throw some corned beef in the crock pot, and we do some potatoes, get that pumpernickel bread. Oh, so good. I cannot wait. So you guys are going to have to let me know if you guys do anything to celebrate. Also, real quick, tip from Tammy, don't dry your shower curtains. I take my shower curtain right from the washer and I hang it up. You see, it is not wrinkled or anything, but I like to have it air dry because sometimes the dryer can shrink the shower curtain. So anyway, just a little tip from Tammy, but I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Dancing while the spring's still here. They don't make haste cause they know what's coming. We try to wash away our broke.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. In my mind now, a queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better. On my mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we are getting some major cleaning done here in the living room today. It is springtime and it feels just beautiful outside, so it's time to get things cleaned. I am going to go ahead and start here by taking all the pillowcases and blankets off of the couch and getting those washed. I actually like to do this pretty regularly. I wash the blankets probably weekly. The pillowcases just not near as much. But anyway, I do want to go ahead and share a new tool with you. Well, kind of new. I have the Chom Chom, which if you guys don't know, if you guys aren't pet owners, or even if you are and you have no idea how to get your fur off of your furniture, or in this case, we're about to clean these curtains because if you can't see, there's a lot of cat hair on there. It is that time of year where the animals are all shedding, losing that winter coat. So I actually had this tool, the original Chom Chom, before I shared with you guys. However, I broke it. I dropped it just right and the top came off, so I decided that I would go ahead and replace it. I saw this tool here on Amazon. Don't worry, I will link it for you guys, but it was not only like half the price of a Chom Chom, but it came with this little comb tool in addition. So I thought it would be much easier to use this little comb tool on the curtains, and the actual like Chom Chom tool, or the roller tool. I shouldn't call it Chom Chom because it's not. That is the name brand for a different version. But anyway, I cannot believe how much this little comb tool is getting all this cat hair off these curtains. You guys, I dread doing this. I don't know. Most people probably don't know because I do have cats. I've had cats my entire life. However, your girl has a slight allergy. It's more of an issue with longer haired cats. But when I get into cleaning like this, getting all the cat hair and stuff, it like stirs up dander, and it's an issue for sure. By the end of this video today, by the end of me filming, I was literally like sneezing, itchy eyes, my arms were starting to break out. It was a whole ordeal. I really should do this more often, but my poor body just could not handle it. So those of you with allergies, y'all know. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just clean up these curtains, get this whole couch and everything just clean and cat hair free.
This is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it's like the two of us are golden and gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get close with me. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are golden and gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get close with me. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. Feels like the two of us are golden and gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get close with me. We'll do you good, 'cause I am gold, I'm golden. It's good to see you. That's
So I know now that spring is officially here. Happy spring, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited for the warmer weather and for it to be warming up. I will say though, or going back to what I was saying, you know, a lot of people are getting into that spring cleaning motivational time, their cleaning routines and stuff like that. I don't technically have a routine, so I like to keep up on my house and not get overwhelmed with the cleaning. So there are things that I do typically more in, like, you know, once spring hits and once fall hits. I do it about twice a year, which part of that is moving these couches. You're gonna see here, because I decided that I was going to, you know, get all the hair off the couch. I leaned the couch forward and I was like, holy guacamole, what is going on with behind this couch? Y'all are have to see this. It's so crazy, the things that build up behind and underneath of your couch within a matter of months. So I do vacuum under my couch. Don't get me wrong, y'all see that in my videos, but apparently it's just not reaching all the way to the back. And if you're wondering what this board is for, this board is to keep my couch off the wall, so that way it's not squishing the curtains. You can't see it, but it's a little bit of a, wow, you guys, that is so gross. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I told my husband last night, I told him, you know, I was cleaning the behind the couch and stuff, and I said, you cannot believe the stuff that I see every day on my floors. Having tile floor, it just is like mind-blowing. I have to vacuum literally every day. Between kids, cats, and myself losing like all my hair, you know, or just not losing my hair, it's like shedding, you know, just the normal shedding. Because if you didn't know, humans, you lose approximately 100 hairs a day. So crazy, I know, right? But anyway, my point being is, you know, I was like, I cannot believe the amount of nastiness that is on this tile floor. Things that I did not see when we had carpet. I grew up with carpeted floor. I've always had a house with carpet until we moved down here to Florida, and now we have tile. And the things that I see on my floor, I'm like, you guys, it's so gross. I'm like, I will never have carpet again. It literally blows my mind because you don't see it when you have carpet. You're vacuuming, but you're just not seeing what gross, nasty stuff lies there. And it literally blows my mind. I'll be honest. You know, a lot of what was behind here, besides fur and just, you know, sand, dirt, the normal things, but litter, I'm like, I told my husband, I feel like the cats are literally bringing palmfuls or little paws, like they're scooping the litter out and just dumping it behind the couch. I was literally mind blown. I don't understand how that happens. But you guys, I also, side note, real quick, I like to keep things real as possible over here on Being Mrs. Frazier without any judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. But yeah, so it happens. It is what it is. And you just clean it up. So we got that all cleaned up. While I was back here and had the couch moved out of the way, I thought it would be easy to go ahead and get these windows cleaned. I did clean the outside windows the other day. If you haven't seen that video yet, we refreshed our front porch. I absolutely love it. I have been enjoying sitting out there with my morning coffee, or sometimes I'll grab a glass of sweet tea in the afternoon and sit out there and just enjoy the weather. But while I was cleaning the inside windows here, I noticed how bad these blinds got. I hate blinds. I despise these blinds. I would really love to get different ones. I cannot find the ones I want big enough for this window though. So for now, we'll just go ahead and keep it. But before I clean these blinds, I have used just like an all-purpose cleaner, and it really just doesn't get that clean. I have seen people take blinds down and take them into the shower and clean them off that way, but these blinds are so heavy and so big, I just have no intentions of taking them down until I go to replace them. But anyway, so today I decided to use the Zepp wall cleaner. You guys, this stuff is like a miracle in a bottle. I kid you not. I have used it in the house other times and shared with you guys. So wait till you see the rag that I'm cleaning these blinds with. You guys, this video is turning into like, it's so gross. Between the floor, these blinds, the couches, it's just a hot mess in my house, worse than I even realized.
Without you, no, I don't wanna step into the light. If I don't get you, shawty, you bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah, come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you tryna fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that.
And there you go. Do you see? Like, that is so gross. I need to be cleaning these blinds obviously more often than I have been. I honestly don't even know the last time I cleaned them. I filmed it, so I could probably go back and find it. But anyway, I did decide to go ahead and just re-vacuum again after I cleaned all the dust and dirt off of those blinds. And then I wanted to go ahead and get the rug vacuumed a little bit better than what I can do when the couch is down, since the couch was still up. So we're gonna go ahead, get this couch put back together, and then I will move on to the other side of the couch. Now, spoiler alert, it wasn't near as bad as what was under these windows. I don't know why. The cats don't seem to go behind that other couch near as much as like this side of the couch. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but while I'm putting it all back together, I do want to just go ahead and use the little hair remover tool and get that all cleaned up and off of the kitchen. Oh my goodness. The cushions. Also, tip from Tammy real quick. You guys will notice when I clean my couch and do like vacuuming and everything, I like to rotate my cushions. So that way, I mean, it's working-ish, but I actually try to rotate them like every week, if not every other week, or like every other week, if not every week. Y'all get what I'm saying. But because that way one cushion doesn't get wore down. Now, I know some couches, like the cushions are permanent. Our old couch was that way, and you know, everybody just has a spot naturally on a couch that you just sit in all the time. That is your spot. You're comfortable in that spot, and it will get wore down. So I do like to rotate the cushions as much as I can. Unfortunately, this cushion right here is shaped differently, and so it can't rotate, and you can tell that that is my husband's spot on the couch. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this crumbs and who knows what else is under here vacuumed up, and then we're gonna go ahead and tip this side of the couch over and see what's underneath.
Dancing day and night, get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances say I'm nothing for right. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be
My kids' spring break is coming up here soon. I cannot wait to have them home. It's so weird. This is like really late for us to have spring break. Our spring break is usually like in the middle of March. This year it's at the end of March. I think it's partially because of how Easter falls this year, since Easter is in March. I mean, it's the last day of March, but it's still in March. We're usually, not always, I know, but a lot of times it's, like the second week, or it's a little bit more into April than it is this year. So have you guys had spring break already? Y'all have to let me know what you guys like to do on your spring break. Do you guys travel? Do you stay home? Typically, I don't think we've ever traveled on spring break, or at least not that I can. I mean, we might have gone to like Kansas City and stuff back when we lived in Nebraska. You guys, I'll be honest, I am missing Kansas City. I don't know what was so special about it. Probably because that was our first family vacation ever. It was like a 2.5 hour drive. And, we used to take the kids down to Great Wolf Lodge. That was when we just had our girls. My youngest daughter, who is about to be a teenager, you guys. Oh my goodness. But she was just a baby back then. And we would take the girls and just, take a quick trip, a couple-day trip down to Kansas City and hang out. They would go shopping in the mall, the Oak Park Mall, because they had the American Girl store, they had the Disney store, which both of those I think are gone now. Can you believe, like, all the Disney stores? I can't believe they closed all the Disney stores, except for like a handful. I think there's just like a very, very, very few, other than like in Orlando, but anyway, we will not be going anywhere this year for spring break. I don't know. You guys, I'm getting kind of like antsy. I love to travel. And before we moved to Florida, we traveled all the time. I mean, we hit multiple states in 1 year. We did a lot of driving because, as a family of 6, it gets kind of expensive to fly everywhere, and more so like with the rental car prices. Oh my goodness, they're crazy high. So anyway, we haven't traveled anywhere. We have been talking though about this summer going back to Nebraska, and just visiting friends back home, family, and most importantly, getting food back home that we don't have here. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys doing for spring break this year? Our spring break won't even be warm enough this year to hang out on the beach. It's going to be like in the mid-70s, which the water is still far too cold for us, now that we are getting acclimated down here. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know your ideas, what you guys have going on this year for your spring break. Your girl needs help. Maybe we'll hit up some zoos. I know we have we have 3 zoos, I think, all about an hour and a half away from us. So maybe we'll hit up a zoo. I wanted to take the kids up to the alligator farm up in St. Augustine. I don't know. We'll figure something out, I'm sure, because if I'm bored, they're going to be bored. So I like to just keep them busy and exploring and all of that. But anyway, it is time to get this living room. I almost said kitchen again. Oh my goodness. It's time to get this living room put back together, get all the clean and fresh blankets out, the pillowcases back on, and get it all put back together.
I'm feeling tired, sticking around while you were gone. You don't deny it. You took me for granted for too long. I followed you out the window. I fast for nothing for so long. I picked you up and tried again. It's time for me to go solo. You never cared about me, did ya? That's why it's hard to understand. Yeah, say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional.
It feels so good to have such a clean space again, but now we are going to go ahead and move into the kitchen. Now that everything is all clean and fresh and I've been cleaning all day, it is time to make supper for these kiddos. Now, if you guys haven't checked out some of my grocery hauls recently, we've kind of gone back and forth on buying more like fresh, like less ingredient items. And so I did pick up a bunch of vegetables from the farmer's market, and then I picked up some chicken breast here that I'm just gonna go ahead and cut down. We're gonna make a veggie skillet. I actually found this recipe on Pinterest. I will try to remember to link it down below for you guys if you guys are interested. If I forget, just leave me a comment and I'll pin it for you guys. But this skillet was so yummy. It was so flavorful. It is a perfect dish for spring and summer because it's, you know, it's the time of year where everybody is getting in their gardens and getting all those yummy vegetables and that out. I think I picked up, let's see, I know there's a yellow squash, a zucchini, onion, and a bell pepper, I think, if I remember correctly. You guys will see here in just a minute, but those are the veggies that it calls for, obviously. Oh, and broccoli. But obviously, you can change that up and add whichever veggies that you would like, that your family likes. I will be honest, my family is not a fan of zucchini. They are not a fan of squash. They did like the broccoli and the bell pepper. I think maybe next time I will probably not do the squashes and then maybe do like carrots. Maybe like potatoes, like a red potato or something like that. Or honestly, even maybe a sweet potato would be good in this, but you could literally use any veggies that your heart desires. I did use a bunch of different seasonings that I just kind of mixed together and then sprinkled them over the chicken while it cooked. I did let the chicken cook while I chopped up the veggies, and then we'll go ahead and take the chicken out of the pan, put the veggies into the pan, and let those all cook down, and then we'll put them all back together for a super yummy, easy meal. For us, I did not make anything other than the skillet, but you could definitely, my husband actually did. He put some white rice in the in the rice cooker. Oh my gosh. I'm like stumbling over my words, but he made some rice with his. He usually gets home much later than when we eat. Sometimes he'll come home as we're eating, but anyway, he did make some white rice. You could probably even make some really yummy pasta, what are those, like fettuccine noodles, or even like an egg noodle would be really good, a thinner pasta. But anyway, let's go ahead, get the vegetables all chopped up while that chicken is cooking, and I will come back and show you what it all looks like together.
Could be you and I. I want you now.
said, we're going to take all that chicken cooked out of the pan, add a little bit of oil back in there, but we want to leave all those yummy good bits from the chicken in the bottom of the pan. That will help flavor a lot of your vegetables, but also we're going to go ahead and cook these onions down first, get them nice and translucent before adding in any of the other vegetables. I will say that I think it is hit or miss on how much or how less you cook your veggies. You know, some people like them a little more like on the raw side, where some like it a little more well done or more cooked. Squash can get kind of mushy if you overcook it, so we definitely don't want that. It was so funny though, you guys, like I was telling you, my kids do not like the squash and zucchini, and they wanted to play a trick on their dad when he got home, and so they told him that the squash and zucchini was lime and lemon. And it was so funny because he thought that I told them that it was lime and lemon to get them to eat it, when in reality they were telling him that so he would eat it. It was so funny, you guys. My family is very, very, very picky on their vegetables. We tend to stick to the same thing. You know, your corn, your potatoes, your green beans, broccoli, and bell peppers are pretty much the only vegetables that I can get my family to eat.
As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
Alright, it's time to get everything just kind of cooked down. I am going to cover it to kind of help the broccoli steam up a little bit. I probably should have added the broccoli before I added the zucchini and squash, because it did get a little bit overcooked while I was waiting for that broccoli to cook down, but that's okay. I thought it was still very, very, very good. Like I said, I didn't cook it with anything extra. My husband did cook it with rice, and I kind of wish that I would have, and honestly, the next time I make this, I probably will cook some rice to go with it, just to help make it go a little farther, give it a little bit more of a different texture level and all of that. But anyway, guys, I will show you here in just a minute once it is all done. I hope that this video gave you all the motivation you need to tackle your own homes. Let me know if you guys try this recipe or what you would add or change about it, or even let me know your favorite vegetables down in the comments below. So anyway, I hope you will hit that red subscribe button before you leave today. Give this video a like, a comment, share. All those things help YouTube know that you guys are enjoying my videos. So anyway, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Let it go. I see you watching me from a distance. I see you can't decide what to feel, but if you dig a little deeper, boy, you know you really wanna get to know me. Let's go.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go.
Hello guys, welcome back to being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We definitely have some cleaning to do, some decluttering, and a little bit of organizing. So we're gonna go ahead and start by getting the dining room table cleared off. Yesterday was Easter. I hope you all had a great Easter if you celebrate. But our kids have bags of candy and all their goodies sitting here, and I had some other things built up here that I needed to put away, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get all that done. Go ahead and break all these bags down, and that way we can go ahead and save the gift bags for next year, or if we come across a gift that needs to be given. But I just thought I would put them in baggies, make it much easier. That way too, the candy stays fresh. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments. I know last week was kind of a crazy week for us. It was quite the ordeal, and I appreciate each and every one of you for just, sticking by me, supporting me through the craziness. We actually, to start with, my great aunt passed away. She was actually really close with my mom, and for those of you that don't know, my mom has been gone for just over 10 years now, but she was really close with my mom at one time. She helped my mom through her divorce and all these other things, and so actually our youngest daughter shares her middle name. She was named after her, and she passed away, but it's okay. She lived a very long, fulfilling life. She was an amazing woman, all that. And then very unexpectedly, my husband's uncle passed. I don't want to go into much detail. It's not my place, but it was very unexpected, and yeah, I don't know. I got the phone call. I knew, when you just know something is up. It's just, it was like later in the morning here, but where we're from, the time is different, and so you knew it was early morning, and I'm like, okay, why am I getting a phone call from this person at this time of the day? I know it's not going to be good, but yeah, so unfortunately we did lose, him as well. And then to add to it, my dad took his behind back to Nebraska. So he has been spending the winters down here in Florida with us, and then he spends the spring and summer back in Nebraska, and it stinks. He is quite literally the only family that I have left besides my husband's family. It's a long story, but that's the way it is. And so, yeah, and it breaks my heart that he has to go back. So with all the stuff going on and then adding that into it, it was a rough week. So I appreciate every one of you. I don't mean to start the video off this way, but I thought I would give a little bit of an explanation as to why there was only one video last week, which you guys seem to do. You guys seem to like it. I know it was super long, but I absolutely love IKEA and just going through everything that they had, and they had so much new stuff. But anyway, guys, right now I'm just going to restock the coffee bar. It has been a hot minute, so I wanted to go ahead and get that all cleaned up and restocked. I do I don't know. So the way my brain works when it comes to decluttering is just cleaning and decluttering and then organizing one section at a time, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the coffee bar, and then we will move on to the cupboards.
I just wanna be the one, face the heat and maybe make a promise, and make it through all our flaws, all our flaws, all our flaws, all our flaws.
as decluttering goes, I would kind of like to make this a series. So we're obviously starting in the kitchen today. And I would like to just share some tips and tricks with you guys for, you know, different ways to declutter your home, basically going from room to room, space to space. So like I said, today we're going to go ahead and start in the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It's the place where everyone gathers for meals, to do homework, and, you know, pretty much everything and anything in between. So first, you know, I would like to also say that decluttering your home makes it easier to keep it tidy and organized. I have really learned that since moving. You know, before we moved, we had so much stuff. And once we moved down, oh my gosh, I had to share this little clip with you. He was being just so cute. He is such a helper, you guys. Not to cut off what I was saying, but he is such a helper, and he was always rubbing on my legs and just being so stinking cute. But anyway, before we moved down to Florida, our old home had so much stuff, and we got rid of probably 3/4 of stuff. And there are a few things here and there in the past 2 years since we've lived here that I'm kind of like, oh man, I wish I still had that. But in reality, like, I ponder on it for like 5 seconds and then I move on, and it is what it is. So but it just, you know, decluttering your home definitely just makes it easier to keep things tidy, to keep things organized, to keep your anxiety and stress levels down. I know for me, when my home starts to get, just when it starts to feel like really cluttered, or even disorganized and stuff like that, it starts to kind of makes me a little bit anxious. I know I'm not alone in that. I hear a lot of people talk about the stress that clutter and stuff like that causes them. So it's just like there's just so much stuff, and then, you know, you get so anxious to try to go through it all, which is why I wanted to do this series, and why, you know, to basically take you section by section. So the other thing, you know, with decluttering your home, it also makes it easier to find what you're looking for. There's less stuff to go through. You know, if you don't have all those pile of papers, or, you know, say you're looking for a certain utensil, you know, if you don't have tons to go through, then, you know, the item will be easier to find. Also, you know, another thing with decluttering your home, it also gives you a reason to love your home again. So, you know, just getting it cleaned up, getting the mess, all the stuff, you know, put away, and whether you give it away or whatever you do with it, it just helps, you know, give you that less anxious feeling, and you are able to come home and relax at the end of a long day.
To work things out, to work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah. To work things out, to work things out.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead. Also, another thing I like to do is work harder, not smarter. You guys hear that tip from Tammy all the time. I always tell you guys. And so one of the things I like to do to focus on working smarter is, you know, I know I have to feed my family regardless of how busy I am during the day. People still need to eat, right? So when I know that I have a whole day of cleaning or decluttering that I'm wanting to do, I usually do a crock-pot meal. So this is actually a new meal to us, and please excuse the fact that I'm using a piece of my what is that called? I can't even think of the tool now, but I'm using it to try to zest my lemon. I do not have a zester. I keep meaning to buy one, and I just don't ever think about it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make a crock-pot lemon garlic butter chicken. And you guys, this was delicious. My family loved it. They asked me to cook more or to make it again. So basically what you're starting with is 6 to 8 boneless chicken thighs. I actually had these in the freezer. Usually I only have chicken breast, but this would probably be really good with either breast or thighs. I think the thighs just give it a little bit, you know, sometimes breast can get a little bit more dried out, but anyway, so then you're going to go ahead and put the boneless, skinless chicken thighs in the bottom of your crock pot, salt and pepper it to taste or to, you know, to your liking. You're going to add in 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, or you can use cayenne if you prefer. It kind of depends on your spice level. I will say this had a little bit of a kick, but it wasn't like, holy crapoly, where's the milk, where's the bread, you know, cool this baby down. So it was actually really, really good, seasoned perfectly. It also takes a half a teaspoon of paprika, 4 cloves of garlic, which you actually see me use minced garlic. I keep this in my fridge at like all times. It is so much easier than trying to, you know, keep garlic around and cut it up when you need it. It doesn't work for me. So this is what we do. Do what works best for you. And then also a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, which you will see I don't use Italian seasoning. I actually use oregano, basil, marjoram, rosemary, and thyme, which basically makes up an Italian seasoning, but I just sprinkle all those over the chicken thighs, and then I also put some little tabs of butter along the top of it. And then you also want to, in the very beginning, before you add your seasonings, I forgot to let you guys know this, but you zest half a lemon, juice 1 lemon, and then 1/3 of a cup of chicken stock that you mix together and pour over the thighs before your seasoning. So if you are interested in this recipe, I will try to remember to leave it down. I'll leave it in a comment for you guys, a pinned comment. So that way, if you guys are interested in it, it was absolutely delicious. It was so super easy. You'll see at the end of the video how it turns out.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better. On my mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you. Can love me better than you do, yeah. You can love me better than you. You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about. Tell me, do you really need me? I'm painting pictures and I'm dreaming about that good love and something that I know you cannot give me. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king.
Another tip from Tammy, or what I like to do that helps in my life, is as I cook, I clean as I go. Actually, pretty much anything I do, I clean as I go. It just makes things easier, simpler, you know, less clutter on the counters and stuff like that. So once I got done putting everything in the crock pot, I went ahead and washed everything, because I knew that all the other dishes had already been washed and put away. And so I just wanted to go ahead, get these washed instead of letting them sit in the sink all day or sit in the dishwasher. That way too, if for you guys that are new here, our kiddos do chores, and so this way too, it doesn't add to the dishwasher stuff that my daughter has to do at night. So I like to do that sometimes, give them a little bit of a break from the dishes and stuff like that, you know, and if I know that they have a test that day, or if they just are going to have a lot of homework, or if they have something else going on, whether it be softball, dance, you know, all the fun family things. So we're going to go ahead and get these put away, and then we're going to go ahead and tackle more decluttering in the counters or in the cupboards.
So spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me.
So if you guys are anything like me, we have tons of cups, tons of bottles, all the things, but we are a big family. We are a family of 6. It's my husband and I, and then we have 4 kiddos. So we tend to have a lot of water bottles. However, I do go ahead and declutter some of them. While I am decluttering, I want to make sure that I am touching each and every item. I don't know, there's just something about touching it, whether it brings you joy or you know that you're going to use it, and just making sure that you are seeing every item in your cupboard or in the space that you are decluttering. It just kind of gives you an idea of everything that you have. Also, how cool are these cups? These, I can't remember if they were my grandparents or if they were my mother-in-law's cups, but they are so cool. They are, you know, from I think like the 90s. If you guys know, you know. But anyway, making sure that you are just touching everything, and also, again, cleaning as you go. Take everything out, clean it all up, move away from the stuff, or move the stuff away that you are willing to part with. You know, another thing that I like to do also that I forgot to mention as far as like decluttering goes, make sure that you're setting up like 3 different piles, or maybe even 4 if you'd like, but I usually do 3 purely because I don't know anybody down here. But so my idea is, you know, you have 3 piles, 4 if you have like friends and family that you would like to gift to, but you have a donate, a trash, and a keep pile. So obviously, things you want to keep, you can go ahead and put back where they belong. Just make sure that they are all clean before you put them away. And then, you know, trash, anything that is broken, damaged in some sort of way, missing pieces. You guys, you know what I mean, right? So for clothes, for instance, if it has holes or lots of stains, stuff like that. Or then if you have something that you that is nice, but you just don't want to use it anymore, donate it. You know, for instance, like leftover or like towels and stuff like that, donate those to your Humane Society or local shelters and stuff like that. Use those for the animals. And then it also helps cut down on costs for them. Or blankets are a good one to donate like that. But if it's something that you think, so this is the 4th step, the 4th pile that you would make, is if you know somebody in your family may want that item, maybe it's an inherited item that you just don't want anymore, and so you're like, oh, so-and-so can use that, or it's just an item that you just don't want, and you think that somebody else can use, that you know, put that in a pile for them. Or if it's an item that you just don't think anybody you know will use, but it's still usable, that would be an item for a donate pile. So 4 piles for somebody you know, donate, trash, and keep. But for me, it's obviously just the donate, trash, or keep pile. I did throw some things away today because I did clean out the spice cupboard. I was so disgusted, you guys. I could not believe my spice cabinet. It was terrible. But anyway, so another thing that I'm doing while I'm going through everything, I also am wiping, like I said, wiping everything down, wiping all the shelves down, and then also wiping down the outside of the cupboards as well. My upper cabinets do not get near as dirty as my lowers, but they still get fingerprints on them. They still build up dust. And don't forget to swipe that top upper part of the cabinet door. Mine were so dusty. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I obviously have forgot to clean that out.
Feel good about yourself, but he's with me
So I will say that decluttering is extremely hard for me. There are items that I've gotten rid of in the past that I'm like, okay, I wish I still had those, and I have replaced those. The bundt pan, as you saw, was covered in dust. I rarely ever use that. I can't even tell you, it's probably been a few years since I used it, but I do use it once in a great while when my husband begs me enough to make him monkey bread. He loves it, and you guys, I need to find my mother-in-law's recipe because that was his favorite, and make him some, because seeing the dust all over this bundt pan, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to make that for him. You know, he works hard for us, so sometimes I like to just treat him and make him some of his favorite snacks or treats like that. So anyway, but going back to what I was saying, I've gotten rid of a bundt pan before, and I'm like, why did I do that? I may not use it that often, but I know that I will use it eventually. That is why, a lot of times people are like, oh, if you haven't used it in a year, get rid of it because you'll never use it anyway. And I just feel like that is so wrong. It's not so wrong. A lot of things can fall under that category. However, like I said, I haven't used this bundt pan in years, but I still know that I use it, and I will use it eventually. And they're kind of expensive. So I don't want to have to go replace it that one time every couple years. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So if you know that at some point you're going to use it, don't get rid of it. But if you are absolutely 100% positive that you're never going to use it again, that is an item that that is good to get rid of.
Say you're leaving town, everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right, while you try to fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
It has been a while since I decluttered my spice cabinet. When we moved, I literally just put all my spices in a box and moved them down here to Florida. And I probably shouldn't have, because when I was going through these, I had something that expired in like 2017, 2018. I was like, oh my goodness, why are we still using this? But yeah, so definitely check your spices. They do expire. I cleared out quite a bit out of this cabinet. I was actually really shocked and really like disappointed in myself too, because I'm like, why did you spend all this money on these spices and never use them? I know that's probably the hardest part for most people is, you spend money on these things and then you're gonna throw them away or get rid of them, and the money is already gone, quite literally. I know it's hard, but the money is already gone. You're not gonna get it back. So whether you keep it in your cupboard and let it collect dust, or you throw it away or donate it, you're never gonna see the money again. So take that into consideration. Just don't let the money part bother you. You spent money on it, it's fine. Just move on. If it's something, again, that somebody else can use, then you're doing a good thing. Your money you may have spent money on it, but you're giving it to somebody else who is going to use it the same in the same concept. So, at least that item is getting used. It's not going to waste or anything like that.
ends. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one left with things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. They're like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us.
Another thing I like to do is to keep like items in one cabinet. So I have some Tupperwares, like not the brand name Tupperwares, like, you know, just like containers in a drawer, but then all my actual Tupperware containers I keep up in this cabinet. It just makes sense to me. I go to reach for these more often than I do for the ones in the drawer, and so this is where I keep them, but I don't want to get rid of any of them purely because we use Tupperware like crazy. I usually, when I cook a meal, I cook a lot, and then I will we'll have leftovers for nights that I know that we're busy. Like if there's youth group one night, or a softball game another night, or whatever it may be, I make sure that I know that I have leftovers for those nights. And so we use a lot of our Tupperware. As you can see, there's even pieces missing from this set because they are in my fridge, full of leftovers from Easter, and then they will be full of leftovers from the meal that I'm sharing in this video. But I also wanted to go ahead, this is where I keep like most of my baking items that while I'm baking, I reach for constantly, and instead of walking from the stove area all the way to the pantry and back and forth multiple times, I feel like it's just much easier to keep my baking items right here, easy to reach, for when I need them.
You're dancing day and night, get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one left with things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. They're like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us.
Have you guys ever, moved on to a spot and realized that you forgot to clean something? That is definitely what I forgot. Or that I realized I forgot to go back and clean the fronts of these cabinets. I also, sitting here, literally just realized I forgot to do the top of the fridge. Oh my goodness, I meant to do that because I know that fridge is a mess. But anyway, here is what I decluttered from the upper cabinets, the spices and all that are unfortunately going to be going in the garbage. But the other stuff I will be donating to our local, we have what is it called? Not Habitat for Humanity. I mean, I could donate it there. But we have a local thrift store that is for, it's nonprofit. You donate, everything goes to basically taking care of any animals. Florida has a very big wildlife preservation efforts, and so like with manatees, sea turtles, all the things like that, pelicans even. So this place that we donate to helps with a lot of stuff like that. I like donating to those types of places, places that'll help the community. Even like Habitat, I'm pretty sure Habitat, they use, the money from the items that they've sold to help with building the homes and stuff like that. But if you can find a good place, a good thrift store like that, as opposed to like, the Goodwill and all that, where the money from the sales just go into the big CEO's pocket, I think donating somewhere that actually benefits your community is what is best. Or even like if you can find like a woman's shelter. I know back in Nebraska, I would try to donate to like the women's and children's shelter. So that way, whether the women and children, or whether the women can use the items that I donate, or if, or whether they sell the item and use the money towards the women and children. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to the base cabinets. I'm going to go ahead and start with the drawers. I do not really declutter a whole lot of my drawers. I use everything in my drawers. I know I have multiples of a lot of things. but we use it. And so you don't want to get rid of things that you actually use. But when we first moved here, after we redid our kitchen, I ordered these organizers off of Amazon. So I'll make sure that I leave the link for that video if you guys are interested, or even my Amazon storefront link is in my description. So if you guys are interested in any of these organizing items. But I absolutely love these organizers. The only thing I was having an issue with is they were sliding in. Well, this one particular slides all the time. So I just picked up some of that Scott's, I forget what it's called, but it's like a gummy. You know, like the blue stuff that we used to hang posters up on our wall back in the day? Y'all know what I mean? Like, you millennials will get it. But anyway, that's basically what this is. And so it's just like kind of sticky, but it's not damaging. So I just put that on the bottom of the organizer, so that way it's no longer sliding in my drawer, because it definitely damaged the drawer. But that'll keep it in place and keep it from moving around every time you open and shut the drawer.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let it go. I see you watching me from a distance.
This drawer is kind of a catch-all. As you can see, it has a lot of our Christmas cookie making things in here. And okay, so the cookie cutters used to be in a box. I don't know what happened to that box, but they are no longer in the box, as you can tell. So I kind of struggle with how to organize those. Our oldest made sugar cookies for Christmas and then just kind of threw everything back in there. And yes, I know it's been a few months, but it's been a few months since I've been able to do anything. But anyway, I want to go ahead. I'm going to kind of stack them and kind of organize them a little bit better, but I'm kind of at a loss at what to actually, or how to actually organize them. If you guys have any tips for me, I would greatly appreciate it, because I am kind of on the struggle bus with that. I don't know everything. I'm still learning, as aren't we all? So I did just kind of basically stack the small cookies inside of the big cookies that match the same shape, and then just kind of stacked them all up here to make it a little bit easier. And then the little spritz cookie tool, I kind of just restacked all the little red clips in there and just kind of put everything back in after I cleaned the drawer. It kind of is a organized mess. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have those situations.
If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it. 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 If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Oh, 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 oh. I'm a bit too much, but I'm fun and games. When I'm at the top, I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and get it.
I was starting to run low on time, and I knew some of these other drawers really didn't have anything for me to declutter or clean, but I was just kind of, like I said, I was running out of time, so I just wanted to make sure that I got everything wiped down, because, you know, like I said, the bottoms cabinets get really dirty, and for whatever reason, they show up really well. All the drips, all the splatters, and everything shows up really well on these white cabinets. So I wanted to make sure that was top priority after decluttering everything that I could, or getting rid of all the items that I knew that I wanted to get rid of. Cleaning the cabinets was definitely right up there with the rest of that. So like I said, I was running out of time because I had to go get my son from school. So I was just trying to finish up the best I could.
I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional.
note to, you know, just making sure that you are not too hard on yourself, giving yourself grace when it comes to decluttering and cleaning and all the things. Do what you can, you know, don't, you know, overdo it. Don't, break it down into little sections, into little pieces. You know, I know this video it's almost 40 minutes long, but I didn't literally sit here and clean all day like that. I started out with almost 3 hours of footage, but everything is kind of broken up, you know, because one, I have kids to run around. I have laundry that I'm doing while I'm cleaning. I have animals to take care of. That's another thing we definitely just added to our animal collection. For those that you don't know, if you don't follow me over on Instagram, y'all don't know yet, but I will be sharing those guys next week actually with you. But anyway, so I just want to let you guys know, give yourself grace. You guys are doing amazing. But anyway, if you want to see how dinner turned out, make sure you stay till the end. But this is going to be it as far as the cleaning and decluttering goes for today. I hope you guys got some inspiration or helpful tips or tricks. If you did, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and come along and join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for being here. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Things around you, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Say what you wanna say, I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do, break the. You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better. On my mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you. Can love me better than you do, yeah. You can love me better than you. You only call me on the weekend.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we have some cleaning motivation coming up. So on this day, I had picked up some groceries. If you have not yet seen that grocery haul, definitely go check it out. I give you guys a little bit of a tour of my fridge, my pantry, and my freezer. I think that would interest some of you guys. I know I kind of like being nosy like that and seeing what is in other people's fridges and pantries and all of the above. So I thought that would be fun. Change it up a little bit, but if you haven't seen that already, definitely go check it out. It is my newest video before this one. But anyway, after I get all the groceries put away, I am going to move into the bedroom and get everything cleaned up and started in there.
It's like we're stuck, you won't grow up, and I'm getting tired of waiting. It's like we're stuck, you won't grow up, and I'm getting tired, I'm tired of waiting for you to make your move. He can love me better than you. He can love me better than you. On my mind's
like to start in the bedroom when I'm doing some major cleaning. My kids were out of school last week for spring break, and so I didn't get my, real life. I just didn't get around to getting our laundry done, or our bedding done, not the laundry, but our bedding. I didn't get it washed. We had some other things going on, which I kind of explained that in, I think a couple videos back. But anyway, so it's just time. The kiddos went back to school, and it's time to get this house just taken care of, picked up, and refreshed and clean. So we're gonna go ahead and start here in the bedroom. I don't know. I either start in the kitchen or the bedroom when it comes to cleaning. It just kind of helps what keeps me or gets me motivated if I start in one of those two rooms. So, but my main focus was definitely my bedroom and the bathroom today, and then we also. I had quite a few things on my list. Unfortunately, I only conquered a few, but that's okay. Getting done what you can get done is what's best, not necessarily doing it all. So don't ever be hard on yourself. Give yourself grace, especially when you got a lot of things going on, like we all do. But anyway, I did want to go ahead and start by just getting my laundry and everything put in, or the bedding. I don't know why I keep saying laundry. I'm getting my sheets washed. So while those are washing though, I wanted to make my coffee, and I realized that I was out of creamer. So I do make my own creamer. It's super easy. It is just a can of cream. Oh, what is this called? Sweetened condensed milk. Oh my goodness, brain fart. And then I use 2 cups of milk, and you can use whatever milk you'd like. I use skim fat-free milk because that is what we drink. That's what we have on hand. But you could totally use like even half and half. It kind of just makes it a little bit more creamy. Anywhere of whatever milk you would like. So anyway, it's a can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of milk, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. My favorite vanilla extract is the Madagascar one. I picked it up at Walmart, but they no longer carry it. I actually initially saw it at like a Home Goods, and then I found it in the baking section during the holidays at my local Walmart. I do want to get into making my own vanilla extract. If any of you guys do that, help your girl out. Leave a comment down below, and or a link of where to buy the best vanilla beans. So because I really kind of want to try to get into that. I've really been getting into kind of just kind of making your own things from scratch. I kind of like this creamer, for instance. I know it's not necessarily healthy, but it's better than like all the vegetable oil and all that in the ones at the store. So I'm trying. It's a little give and take, you know what I mean? But anyway, this will last me all week, if not just a little bit longer. I think I get probably about 8 coffees or so out of this one batch of creamer. So I just put a little bit of creamer in, and then I do a lot of milk, and then I put my espresso in there, and then I just add ice. It's the best. It tastes so good, and your girl is one to follow a routine, and this is definitely part of my routine to make this coffee every morning, and then I make it with toast, usually peanut butter, and then I eat a banana while I'm at it. So anyway, guys, now we're gonna go ahead and just move on back into the bedroom after getting my coffee. I just needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. So we're gonna get on to getting this room dusted. This is very dark furniture. I love my furniture. I was struggling a bit not that long ago on it, I know, but I do really love this furniture. It's good, solid furniture, actually from Ashley Furniture, which I don't recommend for couches, but this bedroom set is amazing. They do still sell it. I've had ours for well over 10 years, but it's just held up really well, and so I also found this dusting spray, which you guys told me is not new. It's been around for ages. I did not know that. I cannot think of the name of it. for the life of me at the moment. But anyway, it is absolutely amazing and I love it, and it just brings out the natural shine, you know, after the stain and all that. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and finish up dusting before we move on to the next project.
Stole my thoughts for no given reason, none at all. No, it's not the way I planned. No, it's not the way I wanted. No, it's not the things I meant. Know that I'm not being honest. Not the way I wanted. I still make sense. I just wanna be the one who loves you. I just wanna be the one. Face the heat and maybe make a promise and make it through all our flaws, 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 all our flaws. Hey, you better make it worth it. Just stay, just stay. I just wanna be the one who loves you. I just wanna be the one. Face the heat and maybe make a promise.
I have a perfume problem. I need like a perfume anonymous or something. I don't know. I have always loved perfume. I have always wanted to make sure I smelled good, you know, all of the things. When I was in nursing school and when I worked as a CNA, it literally killed me not being able to wear perfume. Because I know, you know, you're around a lot of patients and residents at the nursing home and stuff like that that can't handle the smells of perfume. And your girl loves smelly things. If you guys have been around a while, you know, like I love candles and all the things that make my house just smell amazing. Which I have recently made the switch from like the Bath and Body Works candles to a soy candle company. It's Antique Candle Co., I think is what it's called. But they make the best smelling candles and they are soy with a natural wick. So anyway, my point being though, I absolutely love perfumes. And I have gone down a rabbit hole of buying perfume at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that. So I have like so many and I don't know what to do with them. I have them on my dresser right now, but I'm so worried that they're gonna like spill and eat the varnish off of my dresser. I don't know what to do about it. So you guys are gonna have to, you know, if you have any storage ideas for your perfumes or even like your husband's colognes or whatever, your girl needs help. I think I've seen where they have like the little clear shelves and they hang them in the bathroom. I think that is a really cute idea and I actually really love that idea, but our bathroom walls are not your normal drywall. Like I think they used cement board for the entire bathroom because the walls are hard. They are solid. When we even tried to hang hooks up in the bathroom, like it was hard to drill into. So I don't know if I want to hang shelves in there or not. I do have a little bit of space on the wall in the bedroom. I kind of thought about doing something there, but I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with all my perfumes, but I really need to figure something out.
Even the worst ones, hey, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out.
Another thing I neglected with this last week of chaos and spring break and everything going on was our bathroom. I usually like to wipe down the bathroom at least once a week. I did get a deep cleaning in not that long ago, so it's still doing pretty good as far as deep cleaning goes, like in the shower and that. But it just needed, the dust wiped down, the toilet cleaned, the inside of the toilet, everything wiped down. It just needed a good wipe down. I don't know. How many times can I say wipe down, you guys? Goodness gracious. But it just needed to be done. It was a mess. Your girl sheds like crazy, which actually, if you didn't know, it's actually very normal to lose, on average, 100 hairs per day. You can even lose like 200 or 300 hairs a day, and it's actually pretty normal. And your girl definitely does. My hair is literally all over this bathroom. It is so crazy. So I definitely needed to get that all taken care of. But while I was cleaning out the sink, I did notice there was some hard water built up on the faucet. My husband, I actually love this faucet. My husband's the one that actually picked it out, but I hate the fact that hard water gets built up into like the little spigot there. Because one, it looks terrible, and then I have to scrub it out, and it's a whole ordeal cleaning this thing. But I love using this pink stuff for hard water. So if you guys have some like calcium buildup from your hard water, definitely try using the pink stuff to scrub it out. This stuff works amazingly, and I love this little Rubbermaid tool because it just makes things so much easier. I have carpal tunnel, so sometimes like scrubbing things gets really hard to work with, and so that little Rubbermaid tool, it's like an electric toothbrush, but it works so well using the pink stuff and that on the hard water buildup, and it just wipes it or scrubs it right away.
Wanna get closer, it's not over. We could go back to my place, 'cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love it, how you look at me in my place. No, I don't wanna waste no precious time. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. Don't waste no precious time. Go back to my place. I wanna get closer. Don't want this night to be over. Wanna get closer. It's not over yet. We could go back to my place, 'cause I don't wanna waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love.
Going back to the yummy smelling house, or amazing smelling house, not necessarily yummy. Sometimes I like more of like musk scents as opposed to like your sweeter scents. Musk, floral type scents are what I love. And you guys, I have come across, so Aromi, I think is what that's called. But I actually go on Pinterest and I search like scents or like oil mixes and stuff, and right now I am absolutely loving mixing patchouli, frankincense, and eucalyptus in my diffuser. It smells amazing. So if you kind of like, I don't know, my kids and my husband call it like an old person home. If you like that kind of scent, I don't know. I don't know if they're totally a fan, but it smells good to me, and I'm the one that is here all day and has to smell it, so I absolutely love the scent of it mixed together, and I'm so excited because I finally found, I love Aromi oils. Like, I have tried other oils, plant therapy, I think. I've tried even cheap ones like at Home Goods and stuff like that, and I just cannot, I don't like them as much as I like the Aromi ones. I also like the ones that are at Disney Springs. There's a little store in Disney Springs that sells essential oils. So if you guys, I can't remember what that store is called, but Their oils are absolutely amazing, and then their Romy ones are my favorite, and they're actually a lot more affordable than the ones at Disney Springs. They're like a half to a third of the price, but I was so excited because I finally found a clove one. I actually found it on Walmart's website, which, because we're Plus members, I was able to have it shipped to me for free, which I was so thankful for. I think I paid like $5 for this oil, but it smells so good. So I've been trying to find like some scent ideas on Pinterest using clove. I just love the smell of clove. I love the taste of it, like in your spice drops, or even they have spiced jelly beans. Did you know that? But they had them out for Easter, and there was a clove one in there, and I absolutely love it. So I'm super excited to find some scents to mix together with the new clove oil. If you guys have any ideas, leave them down in the comments. Come chat with me, share your ideas, tell me how everything's going in life. I love talking to you guys. So anyway, back to the essential oils. If you have any ideas on scents to mix together that you think I would like, again, I like kind of florally, musky type scents. Drop a note down in the comments, guys. Give your girl some help here.
I just wanna play. If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. Come and get it. 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 If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm all yours. I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance.
The area that got completely neglected over spring break is my son's bedroom. It was a hot mess. I was like, holy crap, Oli, you need some help. Mom's gonna help you out here, because it was quite the mess. And I know sometimes, it's super easy to let things get out of control. And so I thought I would just go ahead and help him out. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start by stripping his bed and getting those linens washed. He actually washes his sheets quite often. But they needed washed. They were kind of stinky. So while those are in the wash, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of his room just kind of picked up. He had sheets like everywhere. I folded them for him and put them on the chair so he could put them away, and he didn't. And so I was like, I don't know if these are clean. I don't know what's dirty. And I actually ended up just washing. I washed literally 6 loads of his stuff the other day when I filmed this video. I was like actually extremely annoyed because here in a minute you'll see I'm gonna go into his closet, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, what is going on here? I've learned, although we are trying to raise very independent children, who isn't, and we try to teach them to do their own laundry, to make sure that they're folding and putting everything away. And I usually make him like sit in the living room and fold all his clothes and do all that. Well, for, like I said, it's been spring break, and so it hasn't been being done as great. I haven't been watching him do that great. I know, shame on me. But anyway, so when I got in his closet, I was like, oh my goodness, boy, what are you doing here? I did not know what was clean. I did not know what was dirty. So everything that was on the floor in the laundry baskets, I just put it all together. I took it out to the garage to wash it. So, cause our laundry is in the garage, if you didn't know. It's not in its own laundry room. We don't have a laundry room here, which I absolutely hate. I miss my laundry room, but that's okay. It is what it is. The price you pay to live in paradise, I guess. I don't know, because I know there are houses that have laundry rooms inside, like our neighbor across the street does. But anyway, off topic. I'm just I could not believe, I was like, oh my goodness, I could not believe how much laundry this boy had for me to wash this day. But also, if you didn't notice, I did take out the recliner. That was actually my mom's recliner when she passed. I kept that chair. It's a lazy boy. It's a leather lazy boy. It is very nice, and it has kept, my mom's been gone for just over 10 years. It was 10 years in December, and this chair it is a great chair. Lazy Boy they know how to make a recliner. I will tell you what, they know how to make a recliner. And when we first moved down here, I was going to put the recliner in the living room, and I was going to get a couch to kind of match it and kind of have it all together like that. But then I ended up thinking that I wanted something different, and I went with something different. And basically, long story short, I hate our couch. You guys know that if you guys have been around for a while. And so I wasn't really wanting to get rid of this chair. However, it's staying in his room. You know, he's a little boy, he sits in it, pencil marks, all the things. It was being banged up against the wall, so there's like some rub marks on the back of it. So I did move it out of his room because, I don't know, I would like to use it in our living room, and right now it is in the living room, but it is like taking up so much room with the way our couch is set up, but I can't really turn it anyway. So I don't know, I don't want to get rid of the chair. I'd rather get rid of the couch that I paid for and keep the chair that was my mom's, because it's such a nice chair compared to our couch. And to replace that chair, it would actually cost more to replace it than what our couch costs. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the chair, you guys. He really liked it. He sat in it to read his Bible and do his reading time for school and all that, but I don't know, I'm just gonna, for now, leave that swinging chair in there for him. It is what it is. But also, you guys, I wanted to let you guys know some of the videos that I do have coming up. This week, we have, I'm gonna introduce you to our new pet. I'm so excited for that, and set up their habitat and all that with you guys. I never thought in my life I would get this pet. But I've been wanting a new pet lately, or recently. We really were trying to actually go for a dog. I really would love to have a Doberman. But that guy, those puppies around here for Dobermans are at least $2,000. And your girl doesn't want to spend that much money on a dog right now, because then, you know, in addition to that, you also have to pay to get it spayed or neutered and all its shots and all the things. So, anyway, so a dog was a little bit out of the price range, so we were thinking about other things that we could get, and we ended up with this pet, and we didn't end up with just one, we ended up with two, but they are the cutest little things ever, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys, so I hope you will come back for that. And then I also have, we are going shopping this week, you guys, not groceries. We are headed to At Home, and I cannot wait because they have all their new summer stuff out. Which, speaking of summer stuff, I did pick up some stuff at Home, and I cannot wait to get that all set up and out in the backyard. We are going to be redoing. We haven't done anything in our backyard yet, but we're going to be doing something out there, which I cannot wait to show you guys that either. So that'll be coming up. Lots of cleaning motivation, you know, all the things, guys. So I hope that you guys will subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you that are subscribed and that have stayed around. Y'all, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So anyway, again, here's the closet. Disaster, you guys. I could not believe it. And I will say that I did do some spot cleaning. As you saw, I kind of just picked some stuff up. I moved all the clothes out, but you're not going to see me make his bed, and you're not going to see me fold his laundry, because I did wash all that, but I did make him do that. You know, typically he does that anyway. He's supposed to. And so I didn't want to, you know, be like, oh, you're going to let your room get like this. Mom's going to take care of everything. Mom will take care of some of it, but you still are responsible for other stuff as well. So just so you guys are, you know the full story, I guess, if you will. But Anyway, guys, I do hope you guys will stick around to the end. There's just a couple more minutes left here, but if you haven't already, definitely hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like, share it with your friends and family. All of that stuff is free to do, and it helps the YouTube algorithm know that you guys are liking my videos, and they will push it out to more people. So I absolutely appreciate every single one of you. I hope you will come back for more content. I hope you all stay happy and healthy and safe, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost. Oh, I don't feel right when I dance alone. I don't feel right when you don't come home. I miss your body and I love you so. Baby, I do, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. While you try to fight, just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
Tell me about that little boy playing in the kindergarten. Life wasn't always good to him. Fighting school, he tried to win them. But then he grew up to be a man. Took a chance, a girlfriend's hand.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Make sure if you haven't yet already to hit that red subscribe button and join my Fraser family. I am just picking up after our last video. This kind of cuts off towards the end there. If you haven't yet already, definitely go check out. I introduced our new family members. That's right. We got some new pets and we absolutely love them. They are just they're just growing so big so fast. It's kind of crazy, but I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know to check out that video if you haven't done so already. I'm gonna go ahead and get this living room just kind of picked up from resetting their cage, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to some other projects that definitely need to get done.
Get your mindset and you'll be just fine. Things will work out right.
So who else is with me on this? I was bringing out some of the guinea pigs' laundry to wash, and I noticed that we still had stuff in the washer and dryer. I try so hard not to do this. We live in Florida, and not so much in the winter months, but more in the summer months. If you leave the clothes in there for more than a day, even just a few hours, because our laundry is out in the garage. We don't have a separate laundry room. It gets hot, it gets humid, very humid here in Florida. And so for whatever reason, the stuff in the washer just gets that moldy kind of smell really fast. And so I try so hard not to leave stuff in the washer and dryer, but your girl forgot. And I came out to find my husband's clothes still in the dryer. So I just need to get these folded up real quick and get things kind of swapped over so I can get caught up on laundry. What does your laundry day schedule look like? We are a family of 6, so we are always washing clothes, I swear. I think we wash somewhere upwards of like 25 loads a week between all 6 of us. It's absolutely insane. I try to get my husband and my clothes washed on like Mondays, our bedding done on like Tuesdays. Our son's bedding is kind of hit or miss. It floats in there somewhere during the week, and along with his clothes, which is usually about 2 loads. And then our daughters try to do their laundry on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then they wash all their bedding on Sundays. It's a constant battle in our home of that washer running. But oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you, seeing our comforter sitting here. So my last cleaning video, I cleaned the bedroom, right? Yeah, that was on, well, the video I think went up on maybe like a Sunday. I don't remember what day. It was either a Sunday or Wednesday, because that's when I post my cleaning videos and stuff like that. And literally, I filmed it though on Thursday, and literally Saturday, my husband was home. He was moving some rocks around in the backyard, and he took the leaf blower and was trying to blow all the dirt and stuff off of them. Well, it's been beautiful here in Florida, so the windows have been open, and I know you guys know where I'm going with this. He blew dirt all in the window of our bedroom. There wasn't a surface that I could touch that didn't leave dirt all over my hand. And mind you, this was late at night. I was like, I saw him in here vacuuming. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you vacuuming? And he's like, well, I accidentally did this. And that's when I started touching like everything. You guys, so we were at like 7 o'clock at night. We had to run to the store. I picked up some pine salt because I wanted, with dirt, like legit dirt. I just wanted something I knew was going to be good and strong. And so we ran to the store, got some pine salt. We had to wash all the bedding and the blankets and everything, and just clean everything. So we were in here, it was like 9:30 at night, and we were sitting here like scrubbing the walls, washing curtains, scrubbing down the blinds. You guys, it would have been the greatest cleaning motivation video had I filmed it, but it was so late at night. I was so tired from all the day's work anyway. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I do want to mention I was cleaning out the pantry. I knew that I needed to clean it out. It was getting kind of dusty and just dirty, as normal things do. And I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, these shelves are kind of textured, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and line them just to make it easier to clean, whatever. And so I decided I was going to I looked on Amazon and I looked on Walmart and that. And shelf liner at both of those places are so expensive. So I decided to just run over to the Dollar Tree real quick and pick up a couple of rolls. It actually took me 3 rolls. I could have probably used less, but I wanted to use all one piece. And I think their rolls are like 53 inches or something like that. And I only needed like 43 inches. But yeah, so I was like, okay, we're just gonna run to the Dollar Tree, pick up this liner before. I've used this shelf liner before in another project. If you are an OG, like you've been around for a very long time, since almost the beginning, you have seen this shelf liner before when I redid a desk. You guys, it may only be $1 for a roll of it, but so it's cheap, but it is really, really good quality, a shelf liner. So if you are ever in a rut of looking for some shelf liner, definitely check out your Dollar Trees. They are very limited on color options, style options. But, I mean, they have a couple different wood ones if you want to go that route. I think there's like a marble, like a faux marble looking one. I just thought this one was really pretty with the florals on there. And then it's neutral, so it fits, you know, the inside of my house, how everything is neutral in here. So, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead, get that on there. I was cleaning this out, and I thought it was a great time to go ahead and just apply the shelf liner. It is so easy. There's like little, ruler lines on the back of it, so you just kind of cut down and cut where you need to go. It's super simple.
Always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me. Sorry you have changed now, but it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning.
If you haven't done so yet, definitely go check out our last video. I went over to Kirkland's. Y'all have been asking, so I went over there. I absolutely love Kirkland's. I love Kirkland's. It's just so expensive, you guys. You definitely have to find a coupon or a sale or whatever to find the pricing, the good pricing on it. But they definitely have some great quality stuff. So if you haven't yet already, definitely go check out that video. I do want to go over to At Home. We have a project coming up that I want to get some stuff for, and I think At Home the At Home store is going to have the stuff that I am looking for. So I'm gonna be heading over there. If you guys don't know though, the one is not local to us. It's about 40 minutes away. Well, it's more like 45 minutes away on a good day. For those of you who have ever been to Florida, Central Florida, you guys have heard of I-4. I know you have. You Disney goers or Universal goers, or even just those of you that live here, I know you guys have heard of I-4, and I-4's time frame can change in a matter of seconds. Literally, my husband drives I-4 daily, and he can literally go from an hour commute to a 3-hour commute very quickly. Thankfully, it's not an everyday occurrence, so he does pretty good with that. But the At Home store that is closest to me is in Lake Mary, which is close to Orlando, which means I have to drive on I-4, and like I said, it's about 45 minutes away on a good day. I did look at the map the other day, and it said it was like 65 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, there must be an accident somewhere, and that's gonna build up quickly. So I didn't end up going that day, but I definitely want to. Just a quick side note here, real quick, tip from Tammy. If you have large boxes, you know, we do a lot of Sam's Club and BJ's like the wholesale club membership stores shopping, and so a lot of our stuff comes in big bulk boxes. If you guys don't want to have, you know, you have like one thing left, like for instance these Red Lobster biscuits, I literally had 2 packages left in this big old box, and I no longer wanted to store it, so I just wrote the instructions on the package of the biscuit mix, so that way I could just pull it out when I am ready to go. But anyway, back to the I-4 situation. I can go down 95, which would be a lot easier, and go to the At Home store in, like, it's off of like Colonial, but I really, I don't know. That store is a lot smaller than the one in Lake Mary, so I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do. I do, like I said, I want to get over there. I want to film for you guys, for one. For two, I just really love shopping with you guys and seeing what all is new in all these different stores. It's so fun and fresh. I know I don't always have a haul for you guys because I'm really on a journey to you know, just kind of not necessarily decluttering, but decluttering at the same time. We already did a lot of decluttering when we moved here, and so I don't know, I don't want to build up a whole bunch of decor, but I like to look, I like to see what's new and what's fresh and what's out there. So definitely make sure you're subscribed and come back, because we will be going to that at-home store. Don't worry though, for those of you that are here for the cleaning motivation or the little home projects, there will be more of those coming as well. Next month we are going to be doing our son's bedroom I'm gonna drop a hint, or I'm gonna tell you what the theme is, but you guys are gonna have to come back, because the ideas are literally exploding in my head about what we're going to be doing, and it's going to be a space theme, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys, that makeover with you. We have some backyard projects going on, just a lot of different things, plus just your regular every week cleaning motivation within the entire house. I do have a video coming up. It's a 30-day deep clean with me video to kind of give you guys ideas of how to get your home deep cleaned if you don't have a whole day to sit there and deep clean, if you get overwhelmed with the deep cleaning process, doing it all in one day. This 30-day deep clean will definitely give you guys ideas on what to do, day by day. And so that way, if you only have, maybe you only have 10 minutes one day to do a deep clean, or maybe you have an hour one day to do a deep clean, this video will definitely give you some ideas and tips on how to go about that. So definitely stay tuned for that video. That one will be coming up shortly. Side note here real fast. So I cleaned out the pantry. I do not know, this pantry used to have bifold doors, and so there was a metal piece, a metal bracket, and I don't know, they glued that darn thing on, and I cannot get the glue off the tile. So if you're wondering what that is, it's not built-up of dirt or mud or anything like that. I just, for the life of me, could not get it off the floor. But anyway, again, I know I'm just rambling on, but how did this turned out so good. I absolutely love that I decided to go ahead and add the shelf liner. I just think it looks so much nicer. What do you guys think? A love-hate relationship with these doors, the ones that have the designs in them like this. I think they look so much nicer than those old 80s just flat doors, but the dust that builds up in these is in these little boxes, I guess. I don't know what to call them. I can't think of the correct word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the dust that I just showed you. It builds up so quickly, especially being right here, because that door behind me or next to me, behind me is our bedroom, but the door that's next to me leads out to the garage, and oh my gosh, the dust and the dirt that comes flying in through there and getting on this door is just ridiculous, and it just builds up so quickly on these types of doors. That was one thing when I was telling you about my bedroom earlier, about my husband blowing all the dirt in here. I asked him, I said, did you clean the door off? Because he was helping me clean. He made the mess, and so he was like, I made the mess, I'll do it all, don't worry. But you know how us women are, it's not clean unless we clean it. So I was definitely in here helping him, and I was like, so did you clean the door off? And he was like, well, no. And I'm like, look at the back of that door, I promise you there's dirt on it. Look at the front of it, I promise you there's dirt on it. And there was. And he was like, how does it even get there? I'm like, I don't know. It just collects everywhere. So yeah, these doors, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with them. But this back door here, though, from little kids, because we have littles, especially my son, he will go out there and outside and just get so dirty. And when he comes in, his little handprints get all over the door. So I just wanted to make sure that I got all that cleaned up and cleaned off of there as well. But now we're going to go ahead, head back into the living room, get this living room just kind of reset. Just, tidying up, basically.
could lie wide awake and leave my head up in...
Okay, so I need help. This chair, the brown recliner here, I love it. It is a lazy boy. It was my mom's, so it is well over 10 years old. It's probably more like 12 years old because I think she bought it a couple years before she passed. But I love the chair. But it was in our son's room and he was not so great. You know, little kids, they just don't treat furniture as well as us adults do. And so it was getting damaged. And so I moved it out here to the living room, but it just takes up so much room. Our living room is so tiny. I'm like on the struggle bus. I don't want to get rid of the chair. I would honestly rather get rid of the couch than get rid of the chair. But right now it's just not in the budget and to get a new couch because, well, I want a leather couch. And so I'm just trying to decide what to do with the chair. Right now I have left it where it's at in the living room. The cats love having it out there. The kids actually love having it out there. They sit in it all the time now with us, where before they really never came out, except for, you know, one time we'd watch like family movies and stuff like that. But they have just been spending a lot more time out in the living room with us now that we have the chair out there. So I'm so torn on it. It's blocking my beautiful cowhide that I absolutely love, but it is also just in the way. I don't know what to do. You guys help me decide what to do with it, or if I should just put it back in Freddie's room. I don't know. I know someday we'll get rid of the couch, and so I guess I'm just holding on to that. But anyway, I am moving on. I somehow wax got on the outside of my candle and it dripped all over this stand, and so I wanted to go ahead and, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this trick before where you use a paper towel and then iron it to heat up the wax, and then it just wipes right off. It was the easiest way to get this wax cleaned up because nothing else was getting it. So if you have wax somewhere and you need to get it up, use your iron in a paper towel and it'll come right up, as you can see there. So I only did this on that piece of furniture purely because that furniture looks distressed anyway, so if it did something wrong, it wouldn't really necessarily ruin it. So be careful what you're using it on. I don't know that I would necessarily use it on like my nice wood furniture, like if I spilled wax in the bedroom or something. I honestly don't know how I would get that up, but on this like cheaper wood piece that's already distressed, it was a super easy way to get the wax up. I am still absolutely loving this coffee table. I am so proud of this coffee table, you guys. If you don't know, my husband and I built this coffee table. I shared it here on YouTube, so if you guys are interested, it's definitely in my videos. Definitely go check it out if you're looking to have a coffee table like that as well. It was such a simple build, and I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. It is sturdy. I am just so proud of it. I don't know. I just had to tell you guys how much I love it. But now it is time for dinner or supper or whatever you call it. I remember growing up, my grandma called it supper because dinner was your noon meal and supper is your evening meal. So not lunch for your noon meal. Dinner is the noon meal. How many of y'all grew up with grandmas like that? I mean, I'm from Nebraska, you know, born and raised. My family is all from Iowa. They're all basically farm kids raised on Iowa farms. And so, yeah, supper is definitely what I grew up calling it. As I got older, I started calling supper dinner purely because, you know, that's what everybody else called it. I got rid of the supper, you know, but I will tell you, the pop situation is stuck with me, and I don't think pop will ever go anywhere. But it's so funny, just the things that you grow up around and the words you call things. There was something else, I forget what it was. We were talking about it yesterday, my kids and I mean, I know like suckers so crazy, right? It's which lollipops, if you don't know. And it's just funny the different things that we call things. Or crayons. Y'all, we went to the Crayola experience. Well, we just went to the gift shop area. I love crayons, like all color related things. And we were talking about how we pronounce the word crayon. My kids and I all say crayon, like, like cranberry, like C-R-A-N. But my husband pronounces it like the correct way, the crayon. I can't even say it. Y'all have to let me know how you guys pronounce the word crayon. And what do you guys call those little wax sticks? But anyway, off on a tangent here, but I'm just making some pineapple chicken. It was absolutely delicious. I loved this so much. It was so good and so easy to make. I tripled the recipe, but you could totally do a single recipe of it. It's, like I said, it's super easy. It's just some boneless chicken breast cut up. You cook that all first. And then you just season it with salt and pepper to your liking. Cut up some bell peppers. I used red and orange, but the recipe technically only called for red. I personally love orange bell peppers, though. They're my favorite. But you only need one, and then a can of pineapple chunks, because you're going to need the juice out of the can and the pineapple, some soy sauce, some chicken broth, some hoisin sauce. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. However, I will tell you that I didn't have any hoisin sauce, so I just used regular barbecue sauce. I think the difference is just like hoisin sauce is it's got a little bit more of a kick to it. So I did end up adding in some what the heck is that? Crushed red pepper. I did add crushed red pepper. The recipe did not call for it, but I added it. It was so good. It added just a little bit of heat. If I made this again, which I will, because it was delicious and my kids actually really liked it. But I would probably add a little bit more of that crushed red pepper just to turn the heat up a smidge more. I like a spice to my Asian kind of style cooking or foods, but if you guys are interested, I'll leave this recipe down in the description for you guys, so definitely try it out. It was so good and so super easy to make.
Don't push me any further to the edge, just come into the wildlands of my mind. I never want to be in love again. I don't need your loving. I just steal your heart and cover myself. I don't need your loving. I don't need your loving. I just steal your heart and cover myself. I don't need your loving. I want you to feed all of my crazy needs. Oh, don't wait too long. I will haunt you if I must. I never want to be in love again.
So like I said, you just kind of cut up the chicken in about 1-inch chunks or so, bite-sized pieces, you cook the chicken first, let that get all cooked till it's almost done, and then you don't want to cook it till it's all the way done, because this does cook for quite a bit longer, and so you don't want to overcook your white meat. Once it's easy to overcook, and then it gets really dry. And so also I just switched pans, because I was like, okay, this pan is not big enough for all this stuff, so I just pulled out my bigger pan that's more like a wok. I love these big pans, by the way. I got them at Home Goods when we first moved down here to Florida, like almost 2 years ago. I absolutely love them. They are perfect size pans for my big family. But anyway, you just kind of cook the chicken, cook the bell peppers down a smidge, and then just add in your liquid ingredients. And then you just want to let it cook until the liquid thickens up. It takes a little bit of time. I think maybe like 5 to 10 minutes or so for that liquid to thicken up. But this was so delicious. I served it on a bed of white rice. You could use white rice, jasmine rice, whatever rice you prefer. But it was so good, and I cannot wait to make it again. You guys are going to have to let me know if you try it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Tell me about that little boy playing in the kindergarten.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home. But it's black, yeah, it's black. Oh, the water's black, 'cause it's black, it's all black, black water. If I had some time, I'd be biting it well, but my house is on fire, there's no one left to tell. Just take what is given, the doors have been sealed. Just breathe.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I thought it would be fun to kind of share my daily cleaning schedule. This is very real cleaning for me. Not including some of the deep cleaning that I normally do, but usually when I'm doing like deeper cleaning, I usually film that. So on a day like today, I did do a little bit deeper cleaning, which you guys will see in an upcoming video. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that daily motivation or that cleaning motivation. I do have a lot of cleaning motivation videos. I have one coming up that's kind of like a 30-day deep clean. It's kind of an explanation of how to clean your home day by day for 30 days. I also have other videos like shopping videos because I love taking you guys along with me and checking out all the new things in stores. We just recently did a Kirkland's video. I love all of Kirkland's things. They have some really good things going on this summer, and I was so excited to share that with you. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely do so. I'm going to be going to At Home soon, but I also like to go to Hobby Lobby and Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and all of those fun home decor places. I also love to share with you my grocery hauls. We are a family of 6. There's me, myself, and I. There's my husband, myself, and our 4 kiddos. We have a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 9-year-old, soon to be 10. We have 3 girls and 1 boy. Our baby is the boy. So hi, welcome. If you are new, I am Tammy. We are from Nebraska. We've born and raised in Nebraska, and moved down to Florida. We are Central East Coast Florida, Volusia County, if you know where that's at. And we moved here almost 2 years ago. It was the end of June of 2022. It was a long time goal of ours. I think it took us about 7 years before we finally got moved down here, and we are loving every minute of it. We do not miss the cold, the snow, the ice, that frigid Midwest weather. We are not missing the bipolar weather either. My dad actually is currently living in Nebraska. He's actually like a snowbird. He goes 6 months here, 6 months there, and I feel bad for him right now because this last weekend they were close to 90 degrees, and by the end of this week I'm pretty sure the overnight temps are down in the 30s again. So I do not miss that type of weather from one extreme to the next. We do get some crazy weather down here in Florida. We were welcomed with 2 large hurricanes. back to back, basically. Ian and Nicole, they basically demolished our beaches, thankfully, though we had no damage to our home. But yes, so still some crazy weather, not temperature wise. Realistically, it does get humid though here if you've never been to Florida. But we love the warmth, we love the beach, and we just love the overall vibes of our area that we live in. So anyway, like I said, if you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is a daily cleaning routine. This is kind of what I do to start my day. After I take my kiddos to school, I take 3 of my kiddos to school and then 1 rides the bus. Because her school is a lot farther away, and then eventually our son will, once he gets to that point, he will ride the bus as well. So anyway, I like to make sure that I am, cleaning the litter box. We do have 2 cats. We have Miko and Lottie. Miko is our gray tabby and Lottie is our girl. She is a calico. And then we just recently got 2 little guys. They are guinea pigs. First time ever for me ever having like guinea pigs. I have had everything else under the sun: ferrets, hamsters, turtles, rabbits, everything else, dog even. We would like to add a dog to our family eventually again. But the one we have in mind that we want to get is a little bit expensive, and so we just want to make sure that we are financially ready for that next family member. So anyway, we do have the 2 guinea pigs, Ray and Pua, which you guys will be seeing in this video. But I like to make sure that I am cleaning up after my animals every day. They get, fresh litter for the cats, and the entire kennel or the cage for the guinea pigs gets cleaned out. I also like to throw in some laundry. Now, like I said, we are a family of 6. We roughly do about 20 to 25 loads of laundry a week. Sounds crazy, I know, right? But we do have a softball player who also does weightlifting. So she is, has a couple different outfits per day that she wears. So, and then they also, between all the bedding and the towels and all that fun stuff, it just really adds up. So I also, like I said, we recently just got these little guys, our little Pua and Ray. Let me know down in the comments if you know where their names came from. So they are Disney. They're Disney sidekicks, so there's your hint. But I also bought new bedding for these guys. I am not using the disposable bedding anymore. I actually really like, it's been a few weeks now since we got them and since I changed out their bedding. And I'm really liking just being able to wash all this stuff and, get it all clean for them. I do have 2 sets of everything, so I just kind of change them out as we go. But anyway, guys, so like I said, I just like to make sure that I am cleaning up after my pets daily. That really helps keep the smell down when you have pets in your home. And then, like I said, starting in the bedroom, I just kind of start. That's where our litter box is. Unfortunately, I hate that it's in there. I would love to move it out, but I don't know where else to put it. So for now, it lives in the bedroom. So that's where I kind of start my day after dropping the kiddos off at school and getting my morning walk in and that. I move on to cleaning basically the bed, just, pulling up the sheets, making the bed, making it look presentable. There is nothing like getting into a nicely made bed at night. I love that my sheets are nice and tucked and taut. I just prefer tight sheets around my feet. Y'all have to let me know how you guys prefer your sheets, because I know my husband absolutely hates having the sheets so tight, and he pulls them out, and then every morning I retuck them and pull them right back down again. So, but yeah, so like I said, I start in the bedroom. I just kind of do everything that I need to do in there. Vacuuming, with pets, it is a daily thing, and with 4 kids, honestly, and a husband. Plus, living here in Florida, we have very sandy soil, and so sand is just like everywhere. So a daily vacuum, cleaning out the pets, beds, litter box, cage, all those fun things. And then I do move on to the bathroom. I just like to wipe down some surfaces. I like to vacuum because your girl sheds a lot. And so I just like to get all that hair cleaned up and, you know, just kind of give that just a freshness to the home on a daily basis. Now, I'm not necessarily doing a full deep clean every day. I do save those for random days throughout the week. I am also one of those type of people that when I notice something needs to be cleaned, I do clean it. Also, side note, while I am cleaning out their little food trays, yes, we have a separate sponge. You see 2 separate sponges there. You see the yellow one, and then I'm using the gray one for their food. So that way the kiddos know, do not use this sponge for our food, our plates, stuff like that. So they do know to make sure that they stay separate. But I like to scrub out their bowls every day because they get little poos in there, and I don't, you know, who wants to eat their own poo? So don't worry, the cats and all that get their fresh water and fresh food every day too, but theirs gets redone at nighttime. And then those are basically chores that we have set up for our kiddos. They change weekly for the kids, and then yeah, so whoever's chore that is, they do that at nighttime before bed.
Really think it's time we say goodbye. Baby, I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. You will see me walking out the door. It's better this way, you know this ain't working anymore. It's something that we should have done a long time ago. You know I think we should say goodbye. Baby, I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. Love is like a roller coaster, but I'm trying to hold on. I don't want it to stop. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find.
So we do have some other videos coming up. I told you guys about the shopping, and I do have some cleaning videos coming up. I have some project videos coming up. I love sharing our projects with you guys. Like I said, we just bought this home about 2 years ago, and we have slowly been going through and just redoing everything, kind of putting our own touch on it all. And a lot of the inside is done. We just need to do our son's room, the main bathroom, and then our bedroom. But we haven't got there yet. We'll get there. It's slowly coming along. Our son's bedroom is actually going to be coming next month. I'm so excited to be redoing his room for his birthday. It is space theme. I did announce that. I actually forgot that I totally told you guys when we went to IKEA, when we went shopping at IKEA, that we were going to do a space theme. So that wasn't necessarily a surprise to those of you that watched our IKEA shopping video, but yes, so we are going to be doing a space theme. I feel like some of you are going to be like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? But I really hope you guys check that video out when it comes next here in a couple weeks actually. So I cannot believe how fast this year is going by. April is halfway gone just like that. It's like the year is pushing to almost halfway done, and oh, when I went to move that coffee table, I had no idea Lottie was under there. I felt so bad. I just seen that. I feel so bad watching her slide. I had no idea she was under there, and I really need to check because she absolutely loves laying under there. I feel like I should put, I have like a little faux fur rug. I should put that under there for her because I know that she would absolutely love that. But we also have another project coming up. We are going to be tackling some outside stuff. We really need to get on it though because we are warming up down here in Florida and we are about to be at 90 degrees real fast this weekend. So the temps are rising, so I think we're gonna start small and then maybe in the fall finish the rest of it up because part of it is something that we can use during the summer, and then there will be a part 2 which is more focused on like fall, our winter down here, and then maybe kind of early spring. But yeah, so anyway, we're just kind of moving along. Like I said, cleaning up the critters, and then I like to do a kind of a reset in the living room, just getting the couch kind of put back together. I absolutely despise this couch, you guys. Not only do the cushions just fall everywhere, but it is what it is. Y'all know, if you guys have been around, that I don't like this couch. I would love to replace it, but we're working on that too. So many projects. You can only do certain things, so many things at once. But I like to just kind of reset the couch though every day, get the pillows all nice and set up. This cowhide needs swept or shaken out every single day. Like, that is an absolute must, because it attracts all the cat hair and all the sand and everything else that comes in. We don't wear shoes in the house. It is a big no-no for me. I was raised not to wear shoes in the house, so it kind of drives me crazy when people wear shoes in the house. I don't know why. It just is, you know, your house, you do you. But yes, so anyway, I will also add that chair is my mom's chair. She passed just over 10 years ago, and it was in Freddie's room for the longest time. However, I noticed that he was kind of not so gentle with it, which I understand. He is a crazy boy. He's very active, and so he was running his little Matchbox cars or Hot Wheels cars, and all the things. So I was noticing it was kind of getting damaged in there. So I did move it out. Like I said, I don't like our couch, and eventually I would like to replace it. And I would rather keep the chair and match it to a new couch than to get rid of it. So for now, even though the living room is very small and it is very tight with that chair in there, it is going to stay. But yes, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get these clothes folded. These are my husband's clothes. Like I said, we do a lot of laundry around here, so anytime I'm trying to clean up the house, I always have the washer going, kind of a 2 birds with 1 stone type of thing. I just like to just make sure things are just constantly rotating out, and then I'm working, smarter, not harder.
I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I'm still like, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, dreaming of your.
So some other things that you didn't see in this video that I do during the day, besides filming for you guys, I also, am editing, and that it's kind of boring. I don't feel like it was necessary to share that with you, but it is dinner time now, and I am making some enchiladas. I like to make my own seasoning. I make my own, it's basically taco seasoning, but I use it for tacos, beef and chicken, and fajitas, and the enchiladas, or pretty much anytime I'm making a Mexican style dish. I use my taco seasoning, and so I just use some chili powder. I don't think I showed you the cumin, but I do use cumin and oregano and paprika and let's see, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and I do not, could put salt in there. If you wanted to use salt, you totally could. However, I don't. I usually salt the meat and not put it into the spice. It kind of depends though. Oh, and then I also use a pinch or so of the crushed red pepper just to help add a little heat. Sometimes I get a little more. Sometimes I get more than other times, and my family will definitely let me know that it gets a little hot. But this is just a small batch of it. I'll show you here in a second. I do actually make a bunch of it at one time. Kind of lasts for about a month or so, and that's what I'm just adding this to. But I just feel like it tastes so much better, and you know, it's far less sodium. You can kind of control the ingredients compared to what a store might have.
So we're doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything, everything. We're starting over every time, again and again. And no one's ever backing down. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry. No one's ever backing down. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything when we push, slam through.
Now that the hamburger is all cooked, we're gonna go ahead and roll it up into some burrito-size tortillas. I really want to learn to make my own tortillas. I know that it is super simple. I've watched tons of videos, and so I think next go around I might give it a little bit of a try. I would like to get one of those press, like the tortilla presses, you know, so I'm not sitting there like trying to roll all of them out, but I think it would be really fun to make my own. Also, again, then you know what's going into it, where I'm sure these tortillas here have like all the preservatives in them. But anyway, I do make quite a bit. Now, if you've been around for a while, when I make dinners, I usually make more than what my family will eat in the night, because then we will have leftovers. I like to do leftovers probably 2 times a week at least, and that's because we are a very busy family. I'm sure you can imagine. As a family of 6 with 4 kiddos, we have a lot going on, and some nights I just don't have time to cook. Or sometimes on days that I do like a whole lot of cleaning, if I don't get something in the crock-pot, we will probably have leftovers that night, because it's like, okay, I am wiped out from cleaning, so I just don't want to make dinner. But now I'm just going to add some red sauce. This is the Old El Paso. I really like this red sauce, but again, I would really like to make my own, learn how to make my own. I have not, you know, one step at a time. We got the taco seasoning, we'll work on the tortillas, and then eventually I will make my own red sauce. I would love to do that. I would love to, you know, grow my own garden and do all the things, all the homesteading things too, but again, it's a process. It's one step at a time. Another thing I like to do with our enchiladas, I like to serve rice and beans, kind of like they do in the restaurants. So I do just kind of make up my own pinto beans here, or my refried beans. It's literally just a can of pinto beans, as you saw, which these I could totally make from scratch and use pinto beans that I like let soak overnight and then cook them and all the things like that. But that's a lot longer process, and it is what it is. So we're using a can of pinto beans today, and then I just add some of that taco mix to it, a little bit of butter, and then I will mash these all up myself. I will say that I think I got a little bit too much of the seasoning in this go around, but that's okay. They were super yummy, just the same. And then I do have it, we're serving it with some Uncle Ben's Mexican rice. Now, I do make this myself. I know how to make it, but I only know how to make a big batch of it. And my kids are not a huge fan of the Mexican rice. I like it. My husband likes it. The kids, not so much. So, I just make it easy. And I just grab some Uncle Ben's and cook that in the microwave and dump it in the bowl and serve it that way, because that, again, is what makes life easier for me. And it actually gets my kids to eat a little bit of it. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this served up to the family. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You want to come back for all the motivation, inspiration, and everything above. I don't know. All the homemaking. Anything mom related, really. But anyway, guys, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Start